Hey guys, welcome back to Cards and Comics, and today I got a box break of 1997 Fleer Metal Universe, and we'll get right into it. Hope you guys have a good day. I'm hoping that we don't have the issue we had in the 99 set, which had everything was stuck together. We'll see if they're all stuck together. It's probably going to be a short video, as I'm not going to just torture myself with opening pack after pack of stuck together cards. So we'll see. The set, you can get autographs of Alex Rodriguez. So here we go. First pack. Let's see how it goes. I don't hear him crunching too much. So, all right. We'll see what we get. Pack 1. All right. Oh, they're not horribly stuck together. That's great. All right. So we got Chris Hoyles. First pack, King Griffey Jr. Look at that. Super nice. Man, that is awesome. Very nice, King Griffey Jr. I'm super stoked to get that card so early in the box. Awesome. All right, so we got our first really cool card of the break. Very happy with that. All right. Next up, we got Bobby Jones. There's a Cecil Fielder. There is a Donnie Wall and a Tim Salmon. I know it's hard to keep these guys from. Yeah, they're not really stuck together. They're just like, since they're so textured, they actually kind of just stick together naturally. So we got James Baldwin and Steve Finley. Yep. So first pack. So right off the bat, I'm very happy. The cards are not stuck together. It's kind of a rarity in sets like this nowadays to not be able to, or to be able to open a box like this and actually have the cards be okay. So let's go. I mean, I'm super pumped. Here's pack 2. All right, guys. So this might work out after all. All right, here we go. Got Tom Goodwin, Ron Gant, Kenny Lofton, Jeff Conine, Mickey Morandini, Derek Bell. Always one flipped over. Okay, Justin Thompson and Bill Mueller. All right, so card condition's really good. I mean, these cards are not stuck. They are pretty much. I don't see like a lot of chipping. I mean, these cards look like they were taken care of. Whoever had these, this box was kept in probably relatively good condition in terms of humidity. Trevor Hoffman, Paul O'Neill, Darren Fletcher, Greg Maddux. So that's a cool Hall of Famer. All right, that's our first weirdness. Look at that. That's awfully weird looking. So I'm wondering if this came from the back of the Maddux. Nope. So it's our first kind of weirdness. Sometimes this happens in these older cards where sometimes, there's metal in these cards and they do weird things. They oxidize. And in this case, you've got this odd whatever right there. Okay. On Amori Telemaco. Scott Brocious. Always a flip card. Darren Erstad, and Mark McGuire. So, I mean, 3 pretty cool cards. I mean, I think it's just fun to kind of lay out the fun cards, I mean, obviously these, base cards, and the Griffey graded is worth something. So, I mean, graded these cards are, I hate to say it because I just talked about how, PSA doesn't want us to grade these kind of cards anymore. These $3 or $4 cards and turn them into $50 to $100 cards, but there you have it. These cards are only really worth a lot of money if they're graded. Dave Nielsen, Carlos Delgado. Checklist. There's a Mike Piazza. Very cool. Throw him down here. Walt Weiss, Hal Morris, and flip card is Mark Gardner and Terry Steinbeck. So cool. Well, I'm super stoked. I mean, the big thing on open a box like this is you're just hoping to get good cards. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, you just want the cards to be okay. You know, I mean, you saw with my, if you've looked at my Topps Heritage video, you'll notice that, you know, there was some damaged cards from the gum, and the gum was wrapped. That just shows you, you know, if humidity is in your product, even wrapped gum can leak and cause damage. So there's Tony Gwynn, cool card. Dwight Gooden, Ken Hill. So obviously working for the Derek Jeter, Andrew Jones, Jamie Navarro, Nomar Garcia Parra, Ed Sprague. You can see on the back, Ed Sprague, and John Wasden. Okay. So no Jeter yet. One Griffey. So we hit the one of the big cards in terms of base. So if we get the Jeter, you know, we'll pretty much have what we want in the box. Lance Johnson, Mike Cameron, Tom Pagnozzi. Oh, there's the Jeter. So, man, there we go. Wow. Nice Jeter. Very cool. So, Mark McLemore, Chipper Jones. Chipper. Mark Rudzelanek right there. And Justin Thompson. So, wow. So, we've hit the Jeter and the Griffey. So, you know, hopefully maybe we can get multiples of these guys. You know, have 2 Jeters, maybe 2 Griffeys. That would be awesome. I think that would, you know, make up for my other metal box I opened that turned into sort of a debacle. But yeah, I mean, this is really cool. Now, the inserts, I didn't really talk about them because I was so nervous about the actual cards. But Blast Furnace 1 in 48, Magnetic Field 1 in 12, Platinum Portraits 1 in 36, Motherlode 1 in 289, or 288, and Mining for Gold 1 in 9. So, in theory, we should get maybe 1 Magnetic Field and maybe a Blast Furnace or a Platinum Portraits, but we'll see. No inserts yet. However, we have hit the 2 big base cards, and we'll keep going here. Yeah, this is. I mean, it's a lot of fun for me. I don't know about for you guys. I've never opened a box of this. This was really right in the transition period of where I went to college, and yeah, so I wasn't paying attention much. Jose Canseco, Brady Anderson, Jay Buhner, and there's something I think in here. Oh, it's definitely an insert. Mark Clark, Wilson Alvarez, and it's a Kevin Brown Mining for Gold, and I think that's probably the worst insert that's in this product. This is really weird because I'm pretty sure he's a pitcher, and I don't know. I don't get this card. I don't know. Anyway, it's an insert. There you go. First insert, and last card is Reggie Sanders. Okay, so we hit 1 insert, Mining for Gold, Kevin Brown, and yeah. Moving on. So hopefully we hit something else insert wise. And then I guess there's A-Rod autos in here, but I've never seen one in person. So we'll see. It looks like there's another insert. So back-to-back inserts. So we got Chuck Finley, John Valentin. Oh, there's the Cal Ripken. I always remember this card because it has the hand reaching out to him. It's a really cool card. And oh, A-Rod's right on the back, so I gotta kind of. These two are a little stuck together. They're not really stuck. They're just, you know, like I said, the texture. So there's the Cal Ripken. That's a really cool card. And there's the A-Rod. And this card I remember was super hot at one point, and I'm just glad I've got one now. Really cool card. And here is Jeff Brantley, Alex Fernandez, Wilton Guerrero, and here's another Mining for Gold, Wilton Guerrero. So second one of those, and last but not least, Greg Vaughn. All right. 2 inserts. We've hit pretty much the entire, I guess, Nolan Ryan, maybe. Looking for a Nolan Ryan. Was he still in the set? Yeah, I think he was. We'll see. But, I mean, yeah, we've hit a lot. I mean, we've hit the Cal Ripken, the Griffey, the Jeter, Maddox, McGuire, Piazza. Here we go. Ellis Burks, and just look how shiny these cards are. These were really cool cards, where basically the whole set looks like an insert, and I think that's why they've endured so long. Dante Bichette, Bobby Higginson, Andy Benez, Julio Franco, who played till he was 50, and Jim Edmonds. There we go. And the Edmonds is who I got as my PMG. So back in the day, my PMG was Jim Edmonds on I believe the 99 set. All right, next up, Jose Mesa, Charles Johnson, Ben McDonald, Brian Hunter, another checklist. Raul Mondesi, there's your flipped card of Shane Reynolds and Ed Sprague. All right. Not a lot of doubles yet, so, well distributed cards so far. Not a lot of doubles. We'll see who we get here. All right. Oh, I see a blast furnace. All right, guys. Our first kind of really cool insert is coming up. Scott Carl, Craig Biggio, Al Martin. It's one of the few Pirates probably in this set. Ramon Martinez. Andre Scalaraga. Cool card. Barry Larkin. The card behind the blast furnace is Paul Molitor. And our blast furnace is Mike Piazza. There you go. That's a cool card right there. All right. That's our first really cool insert, Mike Piazza. All right. Now this is turning out to be really fun. Man, all right. It's been a while since one of these old boxes really worked out. Now, my 2001 Heritage box, I did pull a really tough insert, and I didn't realize at the time. And if you look at if you watch that video, see I'm very underwhelmed with the hit because I just think it's just a just a relic card. But those aren't numbered, but they were out of 52, and so I have a feeling that it'll sell for some money. John Franco, Harold Baines, King Caminiti, but I just at the time I just think it's like another and plus it's Scott Rowland and Richie Ashburn. So Juan Gonzalez, Tom Glavine, and Mark Lewis, and wow. It's a cool looking design. And Glenn Allen Hill, look at that. Like he's in a mouth. I mean, these cards were just wild. I mean, in all honesty, there was nothing like these when these came out. Like this wasn't like a set that they kind of went, kind of middle of the road. They went all in. This is an all in, wacky design, cool looking cards, etched foil. Even the inserts are pretty wild. So yeah, this definitely broke some barriers. Jamie Wright, Rondell White, Jose Rosado, Manny Ramirez, Todd Walker, Rob Nen. There's Scott Rowland and Billy Wagner. So yeah, now that I look back on it, I should have been more excited when I pulled that dual relic out of Heritage, but. I was really hoping to get an auto, so I think I was just a little disappointed. But now, I know that card is really rare. I'm glad I hit it. So, Ray Ordonez, Robin Ventura, Wally Joyner, John Wetland, Cliff Floyd, Fred McGriff, Alex Ochoa, and Melvin Nieves. So there we go. All right, guys, we're flying through. I'm trying to do it fast because I know, a lot of this is going to be base, and I know a lot of folks aren't used to seeing base after base. But I think these cards are cool enough that it's fun just to see what each of these designs look like. Moises Alou, Ryan Klesko. There's Sammy Sosa. Would have been a real popular hit back in the day. Tim Nearing, Mike Messina. That's a cool looking card. I like the colors on it. There's Randy Johnson. Very nice. Another Mark Lewis. So that's starting to see some doubles. Kurt Schilling. And so I did a video on Hall of Famers, and somebody asked me, why didn't you include Kurt Schilling? And, as far as players getting ready to make the Hall of Fame. And I do think Kurt Schilling is probably going to make it. But the reason why I didn't really add him is because, one, there was a huge spec on Kurt Schilling like in the last 2 years. So if you're speculating on Hall of Fame players, Kurt Schilling's already been speculated on. His values of in the PSA 10 for his rookies is already pretty high. So I don't think they have a lot of room to go. And in all honesty, he's really hurt himself with just saying things, and I just feel like even if he makes the Hall of Fame, people aren't going to be like clamoring to have his cards in their collection until maybe it dies down a little bit. Hideo Nomo, Larry Walker, Pedro Martinez, all cool players. Jeff Montgomery, Ray Langford, John Olerud, and John Smiley. And so I just feel like I would much rather invest the money on the players I had or the managers I had in that video because A, they are so undervalued in some cases, but B, I do think in the end they're going to be a little bit more. People will want to get them in their collection just to have them, whereas Schilling is so polarizing. So, all right, there is Ryan Sandberg, and he's got a little tornado for an arm there, kind of interesting. Tom Gordon and buildings in the background. Okay, Eddie Murray. Let's see, it's just very abstract in the background. Sterling Hitchcock, just kind of cool looking back. Oh, we got an insert. All right, guys. Here we go. Todd Hundley. We'll see who this is. This is Omar Vizquel. Very nice. And who we got? We've got Edgar Renteria Magnetic Field. These are really cool inserts. I wish it was a Griffey, but hey, it's still a cool insert. So that's our fourth insert, and we've pulled... And that one was, let's see, 1 in 12. So the magnetic field is 1 in 12. So we should get 2 of those. The blast furnace is 1 in 48. So we overextended there. And the mining for gold, we might get another mining for gold. So I'm thinking, and if we hit the lotto, we'll get the Motherlode or Platinum Portrait. So we'll see. But so far, we've hit, everything we should have hit. Got all the cool base cards we really want. And moving on. All right, Kevin Ritz. Henry Rodriguez. Keith Lockhart. Brian Jordan. Jack McDowell. Jim Eisenreich, and another insert, and we'll pull the bottom card off. It looks like it's another magnetic field, back to back. Donnie Wall, and we'll see who we got. And we got Cal Ripken Jr. Look at that. That's a sweet looking card. Wow. Super stoked on that card. Yeah. People love those cards. I've had the Griffey, or I've got the Griffey, and I know they do very well when they're graded or when they're on eBay, just as they are. So cool Ripken. So I'm very happy we hit a Piazza and a Ripken. Always looking for Griffeys, but hey, I those guys are awesome too. Hershiser, Colbrun, Jeff D'Amico, Jeff Bagwell. That's a Jason Kendall. So second pirate in the set. Hollinsworth. I think this is just a flipped card. So it's John Olerud again. I think it was flipped twice. There's Ricky Henderson with kind of waves all around him. That's kind of a cool looking card. All right. So, we haven't hit anything super rare. However, we did get the Blast Furnace, and that's a 1 in 2 box type hit. So here we go. Palmeiro, Edgar Martinez. And again, still not a lot of doubles. I mean, really well collated box. Bernard Gilkey, Ray Durham. I wish I had had multiples of Jeter and Griffey, but hey, it's just me being greedy. Stottlemyre. These cards are very thin, and that's one of the things about them is they're not really sticking. They just kind of, with that texture, they just kind of are hard to slide. Tino Martinez, Scott Rowland, and I believe he was flipped as well. That's very interesting. They're in the same spot in the box. And Troy Percival. I think we're down to our final 4 packs here. So, yep. Here we go, final 4 packs. Let's see if we can get some good luck here in the final packs. Hopefully you guys have watched it to the end, and but I appreciate if you've gone this far and curious about this product like I am. Again, this is the first time I've ever opened it, Rusty Greer. So I am taking a little bit of time to look at the designs because, this was a product that just kind of went right by me and I never really collected. And I always thought it was cool. Brian McRae, Roger Clemens, Ricky Coppinger. I think this card right back behind it. Jeff Acero. Another Scott Rowland that's flipped. That is bizarre to have 3 of those in the exact same spot. Frank Rodriguez. So yeah, this is like just a product that I would have loved as a kid, and I know now that I'm older and I can go back and open it, I really wish I would have opened it back in that time period. So Jeff King, kind of a weird Cthulhu looking background there, a little weird looking. Eric Karros, Vinny Castilla, Ivan Rodriguez, Chili Davis, Dennis Eckersley, Alex Ochoa, and another Ricky Henderson. I'm not sure. Didn't we have a Ricky Henderson as a different? I thought we had Ricky as an A or something in here. To go back. I'm sorry. It's interesting to me that did they do multiple Ricky Hendersons based on like all the like all the different uniforms he wore? Because that was Jose Herrera. I thought that was Ricky Henderson. Wow, that's awful of me. So sorry about that, guys. So yep, Ricky Henderson as a Padre. That's just weird to see him as a Padre. I don't ever think of Ricky as a Padre. Last 2 packs. All right. Well, hopefully we can pull one more insert or another cool base card. But if not, I'm happy with what I got because this is very. This is like I call it very typical for a box. Edgar Renteria, Jose Valentin on fire. Alex Gonzalez, Sean Estes, Ishmael Valdez, Darren Erstad, and Robert Perez. So maybe we get another Scott Rowland in the flip card position to make it a quadruple Scott Rowland box. I do a video on Scott Rowland, and then all of a sudden, all I get is Scott Rowland cards. All right, Craig Paquette, John Mabry, Pat Mears, Al Leiter. So no insert, it looks like. Mark Newfield, Joe Carter, another Alex Ochoa, and JT Snow. So there you go, guys. To recap, we did hit, again, the Griffey base card right here. The Jeter base card right here. So I'm very happy with the 2 base. We did get some cool inserts. The gold card, the mining for gold over, but we got the Cal Ripken magnetic field. We've got the Edgar Renteria magnetic field, and we got a blast furnace, which is 1 of 2 boxes of Mike Piazza, 2 mining for gold, Wilton Guerrero and Kevin Brown, and a bunch of other cool players. So there it is, 1 box of 97 Flair Metal, and I think we did great, and I'm very happy. So I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.